Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Minnesota Mike back with you for another video. This is another one in my vlog series that I do through the Memphis Songwriters Association in conjunction with the blog that I write for them, talking all about songwriting and what has worked for various artists over the course of a handful of years, whether those songs have been hits or not. So this latest kick that I'm on is called A Sample of Some Good Songs, and this is talking all about songs that have been sampled over the course of a handful of years and what makes them so sampleable. What makes them so good, essentially. So last time we looked at Are You My Woman, Tell Me So, which was sampled in Crazy in Love by Beyonce and Jay-Z. And we also started off talking about Genius of Love by Tom Tom Club, which has been sampled over 47 times, but most notably in Fantasy by Mariah Carey and Return of the Mac by Mark Morrison. So now we're going to get a little bit more recent, although not really, I suppose, more recent from my perspective, but talking about the song Float On by Modest Mouse, and it was notably interpolated in the chorus of Lupe Fiasco's song The Show Goes On. Now, these last two that we're going to look at, these are songs that were interpolated melodically, kind of in the way that you sing the song, rather than the actual instruments. So that's what we're looking at here, and we're looking at Float On by Modest Mouse. So like I said, it was notably interpolated for the chorus of Lupe Fiasco's song, The Show Goes On. So Float On, lyrically, was described by the lead singer, uh, named Isaac Brock, as a very conscious thing. It was in 2004, and a lot of people's hopes were dashed due to the political climate, paired with the news of the actual climate being in peril. So the song was written as kind of a beacon of hope in those dark times. It starts off saying, I backed my car into a cop car the other day, and both verses describe how dire his situation is, but the chorus's conclusion is that we'll all float on. Melodically, the song is written in the key of F sharp major, with the capo on the 6th fret. Hooray, high notes, sound happy. The intro uses that F sharp, A sharp minor, B add 9, and A sharp minor, which is a 1 3 4 9 3 pattern. And that gets played twice as an intro and then gets repeated throughout the song. However, the last few times he sings the chorus, there are no instruments at all. Instrumentally, there's electric lead guitar, lead rhythm guitar, bass, drums, drum machines, and other percussion, including keyboards. So structurally, the song Float On uses a verse interlude chorus outro format. The interesting thing about the narrative format of this song is its emotional constancy. It could have a structure of this bad thing happened, and I'm going to tell you about it in a minor key, and then the chorus is positive. But overall, the message is that whatever comes his way, he'll float on and be fine. In fact, we'll all float on. There's never a doubt that it'll do that, so keeping the tone positive throughout adds a layer of coolness to this particular song. And just as a little bit of a side note, like I said, the Lupe Fiasco song that sampled it is called The Show Goes On. And that's kind of the same idea, right? Is that, no matter what, the show goes on will always be good. And so it was a very good fit for that song in terms of sampling it. On a personal note, I do want to talk about this song. It always makes me think of open mic night at St. Mary's University, my alma mater. And this is one of the songs that always played while we cleaned up afterwards. The other one that I remember is Listomania by Phoenix. This particular song is naturally a happy one, but thank you for watching and giving me an added level of joy by letting me talk to it. Talk about it, I should say. And I want to shout out all of my friends at St. Mary's. who always made those open mic nights so much fun. So I have attached both Float On and The Show Goes On for your listening pleasure. I hope you get something out of both of them. They're both good songs in their own right, but especially Float On by Modest Mouse. Also, I do want to note in closing that when I said, like, oh yeah, this wasn't that long ago, I had 2007 in my head. It actually was released in 2004, as I said earlier. But that kind of shows the power of this. The Lupe Fiasco song was released probably 3 or 4 years ago, I would say, maybe even longer than that. But even all those years later, you can kind of see, okay, yeah, Float On has some staying power because of that. That's part of how music gets reinvented. And they did it all by the books, too, by the way, should be noted. So anyway, I'll stop yammering, but I appreciate you for watching. Happy writing, as always. I'm Minnesota Mike. Please make sure you go check out all my other vlogs talking about songwriting. This is within my 30th blog set, which is very, very exciting. So, that's roughly 120 videos that go along with it. But next time we're going to talk about a song that was sampled in Live Your Life by Rihanna and T.I. And by the time I make that video, I will figure out how to pronounce the title of the song because it is in another language. Stay tuned for next time. I am Minnesota Mike. Thank you so much.